Aoibhín, exciting times once again for all concerned with Meath ladies Gaelic football, back in an All-Ireland final for the first time since 2022. A lot of excitement and hopefully seeing a lot of Meath supporters make the journey up here on Sunday.
Yeah, look, it's definitely very exciting. It's, where we all want to be is in Croke Park on All Ireland final day. And I think, our support all year has been brilliant in the last two games in particular. So yeah, definitely just encouraging, everyone in Meath to get out and to come to Croke Park, because I think the support really does make such a difference. Hearing that crowd behind you in Croke Park can have such an impact. So yeah, just really hoping for definitely a big Meath crowd there on Sunday.
I remember the Meath crowd at the end of the 22 final when you defeated Kerry. They were so loud, and I'd say I don't even know if you heard the hooter counting down. You definitely heard the fans telling you how long was left in the game, but they got behind you from the first whistle to the hooter sounding. As you mentioned, those last two games as well, Meath fans have travelled the length and breadth of the country, and they really do get behind you. It must give you just that massive lift.
Yeah, and so grateful for the support that we do get, and so proud to be from Meath, and from a county that really does bring that support. It really does mean, as I said, an awful lot to the players and to the whole group. So yeah, like thinking back obviously on those days, the support we had in 21-22 was incredible, and had such an impact on us. And hearing that roar, I suppose, at the end, and knowing how much it meant to everyone means the world to us. So as I said, I just hopefully now they'll all come out again on Sunday.
You've been building towards this since the start of the year, and I suppose it's no one's surprise that you have been here with the football that you have been playing. I know I spoke to Mary Kate on the podcast before the Kerry game. That was going to be a very tough battle between the two of you in Tullamore, and the history of the two previous years losing down in Tralee in the quarter-final stage. But that was an absolute, if we want to say, perfect performance to dethrone the champions and to get back here. And you can take an awful lot from that now, taking on Dublin on Sunday.
Yeah, I think perfect performance is definitely a stretch, and I think coming out of it, we were definitely very happy, to put in a performance that was good enough to get over the line. They are a top class team, and we knew how tough it was going to be. But definitely a lot to work on coming out of the back of that game as well, and a lot to fix up, before facing Dublin now on Sunday. So definitely just really happy to put in a performance that was good enough to get us over the line that day.
Do you think that Meath have been maybe similar to 21 in a way, that you've been kind of going under the radar a small bit, and people might not be giving you the level of credit that you deserve for, I suppose, the history and the performances that Meath ladies football can put in?
Yeah, I think to a certain extent it definitely does drive you on. I think we know ourselves, that we've a lot more to give, and we had just, I suppose, over the last years felt we probably haven't really pushed ourselves to our potential and gotten the best out of ourselves. So, really just determined to do that. But I think as well, we're just really concerned, I suppose, with what's actually going on in our group, and we know that the belief that we have within our group is what really drives us on. So.
And I'm sure having players like yourself that have been in Croke Park and got over the line on All-Ireland final day can stand to a team as well, that you're well able for the big occasions, and you know what it takes to get over the line. And even the younger girls that have come into the team, they can learn now from those leaders that you have in the dressing room.
Yeah, definitely, and I think we do have a really good mix, I suppose, at the minute. We do have a couple of those experienced players who were there back during those years, and then we've some new players who have come in just in the last year or two, or even just this year. So there is that really good mix, I think, of experience, and also of fresh new legs and fresh ideas and fresh energy and enthusiasm. And all the girls that have come in have really just stepped up, and it's just been brilliant to see. But I think as well, obviously having the Leinster final in Croke Park a few months ago, I think everyone, I suppose, on the squad that day would have got that experience of playing a big day in Croke Park. So I think that will stand to us as well, having that, so it's not a completely new experience for anyone.
Shauna was captain the last time you were in an All-Ireland final. You get the distinction now to do it on Sunday. What's that experience going to be like?
Yeah, look, it is a huge honour to captain this group of girls. It's an incredible group of girls. So yeah, it is obviously a huge honour and very proud. But I think as well, just blessed with the leaders that we do have in the team, and I'm blessed that like the likes of Shauna, and also Monica McGurk, Moira Shaughnessy, like lots of past captains are still involved in the team today. So we just have leaders all over the pitch. So I think when it comes to actually playing the game, there's no deciphering between who the leaders are. They're like everyone just really stands up when they're needed.
Dublin provide the opposition now on Sunday. You're well used to them. You've had loads of battles with them over the years. Of course, the 21 final, last time you played it in an All-Ireland final. You've had numerous Leinster finals, league meetings, and so on and so forth. They're looking very, very strong at the moment based on their results. So it's going to be a very, very entertaining final, no doubt, for the neutral.
Yeah, definitely. And that's obviously what you'd be hoping for. And I suppose it's always a battle with Dublin. I think there is definitely a great rivalry built up between us. So we always look forward to that battle with them. And yeah, they definitely have gotten the better of us on the last few occasions and gotten that upper hand. But I think we're just really focused on the game ahead and not paying too much heed to the games in the past. We've learned a lot from them and we've worked on what we needed to work on. But I think it's just exciting. The battle that I think will lie ahead between the two of us.